everybody, and welcome to UG with Duff and Eazzzy. I'm Duff, he's Eazzzy, and we are here to talk Ultimate Golf, to hang out, and of course to get the Big Eazzzy breakdown on the Monday night game tonight. First things first, big guy, how was the 50th birthday bonanza?
It was good. It was really good. You know, uneventful compared to my normal life. I think maybe I was a little, I took it easy a little bit, but it started out great. As you know, some private stuff that Duff had put together a video with of all of our guys and sent some messages, and that just that busted me up, and that set the tone. Great group of guys. Sure, we talk about the game. We love the game, but it's the community, it's the friendships, it's the acquaintances that we've built, and great group of guys in whiskey business. Everyone says they have the best bunch. We have the best bunch. I think we had the first bunch that got together, and we continue to do so. Our chat is lit, and our guys go to the wall for each other, and yeah, we send money to each other back and forth and take care of guys when they're in trouble. So, whiskey, love you guys.
Yeah, it was awesome. We won't play it, but it was something special for sure.
You did a great job, pal. You did a great job.
That was fun. You're worth it. Hello to some people out there. We got Pedro joining us. Lima, of course, is here, officially calling himself a fanboy. We're gonna come up for there's believers for Bieber. Who else? We need to come up with a name for the fans of our tiny little corner of the world that we have here. Who else is here? Pappy's here. VF Hammer's here. Thanks to everyone for watching and tuning in. So here's your teams for the week. San Francisco and Arizona. SF for San Francisco. ARI for Zona. Again, hit the bullhorn, enter promo code. You guys know what you're doing. Big week in Ultimate Golf. So the Country Club season ended last night. French family killing it once again. I mean, it's theirs to lose at this point. But like I said in a Facebook post, that's just the 28-day qualifier for the Ultimate Golf Country Club Championship Tournament. We have our 16 teams. We've got Thanksgiving this week. Next week's a little bit busy for myself, so I think we're going to run it the week after that, but that's fine. We'll get to that when the time comes. Congratulations to the 16 teams that did qualify. It should be good. We got some new fun rules coming out in this season 13 of that tournament. Sporting World Grey Cup. I'm going to get this over with early because it involves a lot of finger work for me. So the Grey Cup was last night, CFL. So near the end of the game, here's the situation. Toronto was up 24-23. You can see that just under a buck left. Winnipeg kicking a field goal. Winnipeg looking for the three-peat here. So how CFL rules work, so same as the NFL, if he hits this through the uprights, it's 3 points. If he kicks it and the other team can't bring it out of the end zone, so on a miss, it's 1 point. So even if he jacks this and they catch it and bring it and can't bring it out of the end zone, it's 1 point. So it's huge. Like the chances of them at least tying this are like 99.5, and winning it, obviously it's not that. It's a fairly long attempt, 47. But anyway, here's how it played out. You got to watch this.
Academic, if he makes it, Winnipeg will take the lead.
Look at that! They blocked it. A huge block there.
A block, and then a block.
Which means they took a couple knees, and the Argos win the Grey Cup. You know what? I didn't even watch it live. I was watching NFL all day. It's a good game. I go to a couple games in Hamilton every year. It is a good game, but I mean, it's no NFL. It's like football light, but it's fun. I'll still watch it. Fantasy wise. Well, before we get into the Eazzzy Monday night, did you watch that KC LA game last night?
I watched most of it, yep.
It was one of the most entertaining games that I've watched this year in the NFL. First, you've got both those teams are so offensively minded, and you've got Eckler, and you've got Kelsey goes absolutely off last night with the hat trick. But watching these two teams play now, defensively they weren't that fantastic, but offensively they are a treat to watch. And the lead going back and forth a few times there in the fourth quarter. I was tired last night. I was going to go to bed, but I stayed up and watched it. Namely because I had Eckler, Herbert, and Kelsey, and I was playing Snipey in fantasy this week.
Oh.
And he's going down, up 18 going into tonight's game. So, do I take the strike? Snipey, Foxtrot uniform. Anyway, can you tell I like fantasy football? All right, big guy, let's go to
I stayed up for it. I had a massive parlay last night, so I stayed up for it. I had the over and I had the Chargers, so I won that parlay, and I was a happy boy. So,
no kidding, that was a good game. I liked it. It was fun. All right, let's go into your first slides up, big guy. The floor is yours. Have at it.
We'll whip through this. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Appreciate it, and thanks for everyone that watches later. Yeah, two things. I'm not trying to be a cool guy. I actually wear sunglasses a lot in life. I actually have contacts on, and my eyes are pretty sensitive, and sometimes the light does bother them a little bit, and maybe it's a bit of that, maybe it's me hiding what happened in the last couple of days, so a combination of everything. And maybe I'm just hiding from some of my amazing picks that I've made the last two times. Wowsies. We've lost Green Bay, I think, then we lost the Eagles, who were undefeated before that, so we are on a skid of not picking well. Anywho, Monday night game. They are playing in Mexico City tonight, so if you're not aware of that, Mexico City, I don't know if you saw the video that we posted, had some Mexican carnival street music going on in it. So actually, it's a rematch of these teams. They played, I believe they played each other in 2019 in Mexico. So the 49ers are 5-4. They're deemed the road team, even though they're both obviously not playing at home. And the Cardinals are 4-6. The line was funny. It opened up light, but it's now at 10. 49ers minus 10. The over/under is 42.5. Most of that is obviously due to Kyler Murray. So I have written my notes based on him not playing. I've actually written my notes based on DeAndre Hopkins not playing. The coach alluded to DeAndre earlier in the week and said he feels good, but he might just rest him for a little bit of maintenance, because I took that as Kyler Murray wasn't going to play. So let's not try and throw all of our guys at this when it looks like it could be a loss, but who knows? That's the way I've read the situation. So here's some stats for you, folks. 37 international games so far. 37 international games. The favorites on paper are 27-9-1 straight up. 27-9-1 straight up. 23-14 against the spread. So I'm taking the fact that Murray is out right now. The line is great. He said he feels better, but he's got a hammy, which is not the best thing. And also, DeAndre's got a hammy. So that sets it up for McCoy to start. The worst thing we can do in football is underestimate and say that the backups are garbage. Well, the one good thing is I know that the teams are professional and they prepare for everybody, but they're going to be throwing a different look. They're not going to be playing Murray now. They're going to be playing McCoy, who probably has the game plan changed up a little bit. Could be lots of little dink and dunk stuff behind the lines. Could be not very many bombs. A little bit of run, lean on Connor, heavy run stuff. So I think the game plan is totally different, and you have to kind of prepare for something that you really aren't prepared for, to be honest with you. Short week again, so we'll see what happens. My guess is Rondell Moore for the Cardinals is going to see some action. For some reason, I thought Hollywood Brown was out, so I don't think they have anyone to catch the ball. So we'll see what happens. McCaffrey on the other side. Let's talk about this. McCaffrey last week was limited in his touches. He's splitting touches with Elijah Mitchell, who is fast. He's super quick. He's faster than Christian. So I'm thinking they're going to have to try and figure out his setup real quick for this long haul and this stretch run. So there'll probably be a lot of two-back set because they don't want to have him on the sidelines. I'm guessing some dink and dunk stuff behind the line of scrimmage, near the line of scrimmage. They could put him in the slot stuff, or if they send him in motion, they might have him as kind of that slot receiver, kind of like Beasley used to do for the Cowboys, or guys like that that find that little almost find that spot in the middle of the field, almost like the New England kid. Who was the kid that started with an E? He was always Julian Edelman. He was always, even though he was a receiver, just a little guy. He'd always find the spots. Some short yardage stuff, I can see him pounding it because he's probably a little thicker. He gets to the hole in a hurry, but he's not as fast as that Elijah Mitchell. So watch out for his touches tonight. So if you're looking at anything for him, be careful. It could be some catches. Hopefully you're in a PPR league or at least a half PPR, but we'll see. Can the Cardinals even come out and cover? I've basically said they can. Well, they're capable of some explosions, so we'll see what happens. They are above average in the NFL, generating 23 points a game, and they have 206 first downs, which is number 1 overall. Arizona takes care of the ball, only 9 turnovers in 10 games, and they are effective near the goal line, posting a 60% red zone efficiency. So there is an opportunity there. Or are we going to get the 49ers cover? The 49ers win, the money line win. They are in the top 10 in total offense. They've got that beast on Bosa, that beast on defense. He's going to get after someone. Take some sack money on him if you want. He's going to wreck some people's nights. The 49ers, I think, are just setting themselves up. They're keyed to go here. They lead the league in first downs allowed. So that's going to be a total clash against what's going on the other side. They are only giving up 18.1 points a game, number 4 overall, and they rank in the top 5 in yards allowed per drive. So we'll see what happens here. They are the best defense against the run. So now you're taking away James Conner. You take away James Conner, and all of a sudden you say let the receivers beat us. And I've already said they're beaten up, they're bruised, and I don't even know who they're starting. I think Rondell Moore might be a good number to. So hopefully, if you have it in your fantasy, if you have him stashed away on the bench, you might have to bring him out tonight. But I'm assuming you already had your lineup set. So now we're going to get down to the player props, the grades. Basically, you've got it here. Garoppolo versus McCoy. I mean, McCoy's a seasoned veteran, but I'm taking Garoppolo, even though I don't like him. McCaffrey and Mitchell versus Connor. That's a bit of a toss-up, but we're still going to lean San Francisco. Ayuk and Kittle. Kittle's going to go off tonight, I think. And like I said, I don't even know that Hopkins is playing. I'm saying he's not playing. You heard that here. I don't think he plays. And defense, San Francisco, second overall in every category overall on average against Arizona, 27. A lot of 27s in here. I mean, 27 is screaming at me. And coaches, we're obviously going to take Kyle Shanahan over Cliffy Kingsbury. Oh, God, Cliffy. Slow start now. I've talked about this before. Arizona cannot score in the first half. I think they're leading the league in second half scoring, but they've got these pre-scripted plays. Like, it's not working. Like, figure it out. I said this before with them. So there's a couple of nuggets I've got down there for you if you do anything like that, like I do. Kittle, anytime touchdown. Anything Rondell Moore, probably receptions and receiving yards. I think I got a 58.5 line right now. But I've got 49ers locked in at a B- for a 70.2%, 7%. Something like, I think it's going to be an under, something like 2013, 24-16 game. Hover right around that 40 line. These teams play kind of slow, and I can see this kind of just being a ground and pound run game and let the clock run. So there's my pick. 49ers B-, UG scramble Monday night.
So there we have it. Big Eazzzy goes just over 70. Of course, he gets that deuce 7. Deuce
Always.
Set in there. B-, he's going SF. Airteeth has a question for you, big guy. Is Kyler Murray developing correctly? He believes that he wasn't putting in the film work.
Well, correct, and that's what they had to do. They instituted that clause in his contract, and I don't know why. I would have stayed away from that Call of Duty that send up flare missiles right away. Send up, like, if you have to put that in someone's contract, lay off the video games, watch more game film. That's tough. That's really tough. So I didn't think he liked the coaching situation, and I don't think he liked what was going on around him. He does need senior mentorship there. That's someone like DeAndre Hopkins, and he needs a couple of other guys in there to step in and say, smarten up. He's very talented, but you're right. He's underdeveloping because he's not putting in the work. And it is what it is. It's a job. It is what it is. You've got to put the work in. Great kid, though. Fantastic skills, just underperforming.
Well, you give a 25-year-old tens of millions,
$25 million, and ask him to
tens of millions of dollars. I know the first thing I'm doing is going out and buying a 500-inch TV and a PS5 and not leaving my bedroom. How cool is that? Couple of joins. Gators here. What's up, buddy? Steph VV. How are ya? Thanks for joining once again. Comment up earlier. Let me see if I can find it. Airty says WB is the best. They set a model, and I leave CCs if they don't uphold basic team standards. Absolutely. Find a country club that you like, that you get along with, that depends where you are in your game, right? If you're a newer player and you want to do a lot of learning, one country club might be better for you. If you're kind of an established player and you just want more like the game chat and maybe some higher level chat and that, maybe a different one's better for you. But at the end of the day, I think you guys, it's got to be like cool people and decent chat. And I think that's the success of Whiskey Business, is it's always been about the people first and the gameplay second.
Exactly.
Lots of movement. Lots of movement out there, it seems. So I saw Angry Birds, who've been around forever. They're down to next to nobody now. SNA lost a couple players, I think. Get Good dropping way off, which means the opportunity's there for some of these other clubs to maybe sneak up into that top 16 spot. I think this next season, so the season 12 just ended, right? So that's the season 13 CCC is based on the season 12 standings. So season 14 of the CCC based on 13. I think we're going to see like 5 or 6 new teams in that one. The Albatrossers are right knocking on the door. They've built themselves back up again. The Dudes Abide, the Dudes second club, they're up and coming. They've got a lot of potential to crack that top 16. And as we've seen before, 2 seasons ago, SNA and Whiskey Business both went out in round 1. Anything can happen in that first, once you start getting paired up against each other. So it's the second round, but the first battles in that head-to-head, anybody can win any of those.
100%.
So if you're not in a club, or if you're in a club that is maybe a little further down and you want to move up, I think now is your time. Anybody can crack this top 16, I think, of this upcoming season. Snowmageddon. We can't be Canadians and not talk about a little bit of snow. I put the snow in the thumbnail for today's podcast. Now, I didn't get a lot here. Right? We just had a couple inches. But I understand it. Big guy got about a foot down towards him. And then, did you see some of these pictures out of Buffalo? I saw a great one this morning of a guy sitting in his garage, and he's got his snowblower just sitting there waiting, and then he opens the garage door, and it just doesn't, you never see the light. And then eventually, about the top, maybe 8 or 10 inches, there's just a little bit of daylight coming through. You
see the 2 camel humps.
Yeah, a lot of it was
camel humps with his truck.
Windrow and that coming up against the garage, but still, like he had like 7 feet sitting at the end of his driveway.
Hilarious.
That is insane. I've got friends that are stuck in Orlando right now, and they have been for 4 days. Poor them, because they were supposed to fly back into Buffalo. And so they got the snow, and then now they can't even, the winds are so high and the runways are contaminated because of all the snow that, here we go into my aviation knowledge again. On a barren, dry runway, they're stopping braking power. Braking ability is good. On a contaminated runway, which means snow, ice, and whatever, you need a lot of runway to stop. So with 80-mile-an-hour winds, those planes ain't getting in today.
Duff, I just sent you a picture. I need someone from Buffalo to tell me what in the world that is.
Oh, wow. What we need is a Big Eazzzy snow blower update.
Oh, so I got the beauty fired up. I've got my 0 ethanol fuel. I've got my oil in there. I'm ready to go. And I just start getting going, and it just hums. It purrs like a kitten. But the controls, the auger control and the power control, are the exact opposite of what the machine I've been using for the last 20 years are. So picture getting into a standard vehicle and trying to drive with the clutch and the gas pedal, and they're swapped, or the brake pedal. They're on the opposite side of the car. Oh my goodness. So once I got going, I was okay. There's going to be a learning curve, but wowzers, I was kicking and bucking, and it was like someone missing the gear, grind it until you find it, and like, whoa.
All right, but, so your wife's not going to see this. How many times did you hit the garage door? I've done it.
I didn't hit the garage door because they were both open, but I did jump a curb and I hit a railway tie that I think I might started to chew up, so I'm not sure. I've got to look at the damage later.
So the worst thing you can do when you're snow blowing is if you get like a surprise snow, So let's say Wednesday night, they come and they throw the local paper on the driveway. And it's in that plastic bag. And then you get a little bit of snow Wednesday night. And then Thursday morning, you go out and you're going to do the driveway. So you're trucking along, and then all of a sudden, confetti gets blown everywhere, typically all over your front lawn. And then the plastic bag gets caught in the auger, and it usually rips the shear pin out. Absolutely. So then you're in there. Now you got to take your gloves off, and it's freezing cold. But then if you touch certain parts, you're going to burn your hand off. So that is the worst thing about running a snowblower. Which Lima is watching this, going, "What the hell is a snowblower?" Yeah. Anyway, all right. So here's our official recap. There's your team: San Francisco, Sierra Fox, Arizona, ARI. San Francisco. Eazzzy has them at 70.27% favorites. There you see it there. He's going San Francisco all the way. And you've got his little Eazzzy extras down at the bottom there. Kittle, Rondell Moore for the anytimes. And maybe do a little live betting on that one as well.
Always go on live, check the tempo to see what's going on. But that's about it for that, Duff. Thanksgiving, big week. I already got a freebie last night. You got some stuff planned here? You know what's going on?
So there we go. Good thing. Good job, Big. Look at this. The co-host keeping me in line because I always forget something. So there it is. You've got it on your screen now. How could I forget this? So it is a big week for those of you down south of the 49th parallel. It is Thanksgiving week, which Thanksgiving... It started off as just like a day, right? It was Thursday, and then now it's already, the sale started 4 or 5 days ago. Cyber Monday is now Cyber All Week. It's just a week-long event, and as you can see here, Ultimate Golf also doing that. So we've got the Happy Golfsgiving, free daily gifts in the store, bonus missions throughout the week, and I know starting Tuesday, I believe, there's going to be a boss battle tournament, so you're going to be paired against whatever, Tommy the Turkey or whoever it is. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for some fun head-to-head stuff. And then, yes, we've also got, let's go back to me, starting tomorrow. Everyone, remember, it starts on Tuesday, the Tournament of Champions. So if you came in the top 25 of the Ultimate Cup season that just ended, you have the chance to compete in I believe it's a 4-day tournament now. So we're going to do round 1 Tuesday, round 2 Wednesday, and you're going to have 2 days to complete the final round, Thursday and Friday, which, because of Thanksgiving, I think is much needed. We've also got Ultimate Pass. It is a Monday, so we've got the Ultimate Pass tournament. Remember, you do not need to qualify day 1, but you do need to finish a round. So you can rebuy into that one tomorrow if you want. And again, that's another 3-day tournament. I believe only 1 day for the final for that one. There's going to be a Classic this week. So that'll be a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing, which means a 4-day cumulative, I do believe. And then, of course, it is the off week from the showdown. So there is there'll be a madness this week as well. Anyway, how did we do? I can't see my time.
27 minutes.
There you go. Well, that's a natural kickoff point. Anyway, again, big guy, Big Eazzzy, happy birthday once again. Here we go, your 50s. Welcome to the new 40s, right? 50 is the new 40.
You got it.
Thanks to everyone for watching. Good luck to everyone looking for country clubs out there. You saw it if you scroll up on the chat, I threw my Discord out there. I'll probably delete it here. I'm not going to leave it out there publicly forever. But anyone that's here, or anyone that's watching this on a replay, if you scroll through the chat, you're going to be able to find a link to my Discord channel. There's, 400 or 500 people in there, a lot of top players where we chat, do some fun events, hang out sometimes at night, have a couple beers, chat the game, and sometimes don't even talk about the game, just chat about life and kind of get to know each other. Fantastic opportunity to kind of expand your friend base within this wonderful Ultimate Golf community. And with that, I'm Duff. He's Eazzzy. And thanks for watching. We're out of here. See ya.
Thanks, guys.
Boom. show, big guy. Good show.